computer network topologies. How we are going to connect different computers on a network is network topologies. Based on this, we have following topologies: bus topologies, ring topology, star topology, extended star topology, and mesh topology. Let us discuss this one by one. Star topology. This topology consists of a central node to which all other nodes are connected by a single path. You can observe a hub, it is a computer network device, and to which all other 4 computers are connected. So, what is the advantage of the star topology? First one is connectivity part is very easy and simple. And second advantage is that each and every computer has its own path to a network device. So if any computer goes wrong or if may not work and all other computers can communicate among themselves within the network, means there is no problem to the entire network. So this is star topology. Next topology is bus or linear topology. If you observe the diagram below, you can find an horizontal line that is nothing but a transmission medium through which data can be transmitted. Data travel over this transmission medium in the form of blocks or packets. Generally in a network, each information or data will be divided into number of blocks, and these blocks are called as packets. So data is moving over the network or transmission medium in the form of packets. So each packets will be having some information plus destination address. Destination address. So that destination address identify the address to which the data are to be sent. Now, if you look at the diagram, we have a transmission medium onto which 6 computers are connected. So these are called nodes. And here data is transmitted from one end to another end. And as each and every packet has a destination address, isn't it? So whichever the address, whichever the computer matches the address will pick up the respective data over this transmission medium. So this is linear topology or bus topology. What the advantage of this topology? One is short cable length. I mean, it may not take much cabling or wire. Next one is easy to extend. Suppose if you want to add another 2 computers, 3 computer network, it's easy for us to extend network or add 2 more computers. Again, if you look at the drawbacks of it, one is fault diagnosis is difficult and fault isolation is also difficult. I mean, difficult to find out the mistakes in a network, and also it's very difficult to isolate or to take out one node or one computer from the network. Next type of topology is ring topology or circular topology. You look at the diagram. Here, each and every computer on the network will be connected on either side of it. So one is to the right of its computer, to the left of its computer. So here, one computer will be connected to 2 nodes. So and all the computers connected in the form of a circle, or so it is called as ring or circular topology. And here the data travels in only one direction and from node to node around the ring. After passing through the each node, it returns to the sending node, which removes it. Means that once the data is sent from first computer, so the information will be traveling over the transmission medium, and at last again it will return to the computer number one, so which takes the data from the network. What the advantage of this? Advantages is short cable length, and no much cabling is required. And drawback is that any problem in any of the node, again entire network goes down, as we have seen in bus or linear topology. So if any problem with one of the computer, so that all others cannot communicate because entire network goes down. Next is also, it is also very difficult to configuration or to set a ring topology. Another type of topology is tree topology. Here, the systems or computers are connected in the form of an inverted tree. If you look at the example diagram there, here backbone is the main cable, backbone is the cable onto which you can see on left side there are two different network. On right hand side again two different networks are connected through a network device called concentrator. So here these on right hand side and left hand side networks or computers are connected in the form of a branch and sub branch. So this forms a tree topology, and here transmission takes place in the same way as in bus topology, and it is suitable for applications where hierarchical flow of data and control is necessary or required. It is also a hybrid topology because it is a combination of more than one topology. Next topology is graph topology. In this topology, nodes are connected together in an arbitrary fashion and there is no definite fashion for it. If you look at the diagram, there you can observe that one computer may have two or three paths or only one path. So this is how the graph topology or computers connected in graph topology. And next type of topology is mesh topology. Here, if you observe the diagram, there are 6 computers. All six computers are connected to each and every computer on a network. This forms a mesh topology. If you observe, one computer will be having more than one path to the destination, each and every computer. So this forms a mesh topology. And what are the advantages of this topology? As while during data transmission, if there is any problem with one of the path, so the data takes another alternative path to reach the destination. That is the most advantage of this topology. At the same time, the drawback is that it is very complex network and complex cabling and is very difficult to set up this mesh topology. Dear students, let me conclude this presentation 1 at this stage. I will come back to you with presentation 2. Thank you very much.